Hi there, Pastor Clay Bolin, and I'm here with my weekly devotional series. And this morning I had the privilege of going to the Missouri License Office. And you say, privilege? Phew, I hate that place. In fact, if you go by down here on Northwest 64th Street and you look out there, they're doing the social distance thing, and they have people lined up all the way down the sidewalk there. And everybody's got to wear a mask. That goes with the territory. And we hate waiting in line. And if you happen to be one of the ones that's waiting in line outside, it's hot out there. But today I thought, well, okay, it's getting toward the end of the month, and I've got to renew my tags, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it. And there's only 2 or 3 out in front, which was a good thing. And so we waited in line there, and then I got inside. And what's kind of fun is it's just like a little kid thing in kindergarten where they've got a little box where you're supposed to stand on this X and then move forward to this X and move forward onto this X. And hey, these are adults. You'd think that we'd be able to figure this out, but they know people being what they are. I'm convinced that the License Bureau has been given to us to see whether we are walking in the Spirit as opposed to walking in the flesh. And, you know, if we are being led by the Spirit, it should be obvious there are qualities in us. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. And I'm convinced that things like those lines are a test to see if I'm going to latch on and I'm going to follow the Spirit as opposed to my own dictates, my own gut feeling, my own aggravations, like looking at a line that says, hey dude, this thing says 20 items are left and I happen to see you have 23. But down at the License Bureau, it's even worse, because this morning there was a big bully type guy who didn't have his paperwork in line, and he had to, not only did he mess the things up, I have a question and I have a problem, and for a guy 5 spaces back on the little X's on the floor, oh my. And the young lady that was back there called her supervisor, and this guy was a big, gruff sort of fella. I didn't see what it was, but it took him longer than any 5 of us. And people are particular about, oh man, the idea of somebody cutting in line or something, oh, that's a terrible thing. And I had to resist the temptation of looking around and saying, you know, if you do this, that it would be more efficient, and wanting to throw my hands up in the air when the poor young lady had to replace the paper in her copier. And how dare that guy go to lunch? Well, he got to eat his lunch the same as the rest of us do. You know, that's where you find out, okay, when I look at the qualities that go with the Holy Spirit of God. Now, I'm not wearing a shirt that flashes a neon sign Christian, but sure as shooting a half a dozen of those might come visit my church next week. Maybe even the people who work behind the counter. And I want to be a light of Christ to the world. And so, how does it work here? We have love and patience and kindness and gentleness and self-control. Can I display those things over a terrible long time? Like, wow, 30 minutes I had to wait in line. Seems pretty petty to get exceptionally excited over that. We do. There's a tension that builds up inside, and I have the right to be first in line. You know, there's a higher road. There's the way of the Lord, where some things we're just simply not going to make it a big deal. Can we put that into practice? Maybe even more important in our homes, in our workplace, in our neighborhood, even in traffic? Just saying.